Welcome to Celebrity Vibes. Camila Cabello and Ed Sheeran crew up on new single Bam Bam. We will harm it all down for you. But in the previous than we proceed, please, if you are new to this channel, please take a minute of your treasured time to subscribe and hit the notification bell for large updates. Let's dive into the video. The ultramodern song from Camila's familiar.
See that? Oh, I like that song a lot. That was, I had like a thought in my head. I was like,
The album is coming very soon. It's been a warm minute since Camila Cabello released her remaining single Don't Go Yet. However, the former Fifth Harmony stars eventually introduced the Today's music to be lifted from her long-awaited Familia album. Teaming up with Ed Sheeran, who she ultimately labored with on 2019's South of the Border alongside Cardi B, Camila will launch Bam Bam on March 4th. Announcing the single, Camila informed fans, Bam Bam. March 4th with Ed Sheeran, one of my favorite human beings and artists ever. Also my day is the day earlier than, so triple win SSSS. Bam Bam will serve as the second single from Camila's upcoming album Familia. Speaking to Billboard about the album closing year, Camila said, "This album to me capability community, I bet the contrary of you on your own. It's extra you with different humans land sharing in that pleasure and success, something that means interdependence, realizing how vital everyone is in your life. A lot of it is stimulated by using my relationships to my family, my relationship to my friends, my relationship to my accomplice then boyfriend Shawn Mendes. It's all about connections with different people, hence, Familia." Camila and Ed's ultimate collaboration South of the Border, taken from his 2019 album No. 6 Collaborations project, reached number 1 on the official singles chart. Camila Cabello and Ed Sheeran.
I know what I want Camila to do as a singer. Like, I know, like, if I heard this song on the radio, I'd be like, I'm glad Camila did that. So I kind of like demoed up this song where I sing really high as if
their new duet, Bam Bam, subsequent month. The Don't Go Yet hitmaker and the Castle on the Hill hitmaker, who formerly teamed up on South of the Border from Ed's 2019 File No. 6 Collaborations project, have joined forces, as soon as again. Camila shared the artwork for Bam Bam, which is launched on March 4th, on Instagram and announced, Bam Bam. March 4th with Tennis photos, one of my preferred human beings and artists ever. Also my day is the day earlier than so triple win. Sick, the 31-year-old pop celebrity had already printed he and Camila had a new collaboration on the way. In December, Ed was once asked if the 24-year-old superstar elements on his single The Joker and the Queen, to which he replied, "No, however really we have completed a music collectively that is going to come out subsequent year." It used to be without a doubt Taylor Swift who featured on the remix of the tune from his LP. Camila formerly published Ed and Taylor are her songwriting heroes. She said, "I've been fortunate to have humans at exceptional instances exhibit me kindness. When I was once like 16, 17, and I used to be nevertheless in Fifth Harmony, I fell in love with songwriting. I have in mind coming near Taylor Swift and being like, hey, what do you do when you're in a writing slump, or whatever, asking her for advice, and she confirmed me a lot of kindness." Ed Sheeran too. "These have been my songwriting heroes, so I was once stoked that they had been even speaking to me." The Havana hitmaker is getting ready for the launch of her 0.33 studio, Familia, which is due out this year. Camila stated of the follow-up to 2019's Romance, "I prefer it to be that sort of household affair selfishly, due to the fact it would make me happy." Admitting that it used to be understandably really hard to inform him that their tune had been dropped, she explained, "It's like one of these bizarre matters due to the fact I love him so a whole lot, and he's been one of my musical heroes, and he is aware of that." She added, "So I felt kinda weird, however at the give up it simply didn't suit sonically with the album, even though it's such a tremendous song, it simply felt like the solely one, that felt like it used to be on some other type of album." Speaking to Hugo Gloss about the track, Mr. Sheeran said, "I like that music a lot. I had a concept in my head. They said Camila used to be inserting this report together, so I was once like I understand what I prefer Camila to do as a singer. If I heard this tune on the radio, I would be like Camila did that. I demoed up this music and sing genuinely excessive, as if I was once a female all these lyrics about being a lady, and I dispatched it off to her, and she sort of took it aside and made it sound like her, and she's modified 90% of the lyrics on it. Now it exists. I don't understand what is going on with it, however it used to be fun." Camila has modified the complete tune to go well with her fashion, and Ed's now not too positive on whether or not or no longer the song will make it to her debut solo album. "I've heard a version, but I actually heard demo with the bass and the drum. It's a bit James Brown. Why? You understand, like when Baines first got here out with Crazy in Love. It's sass, massive vocals. Camila has a voice that need to be proven off, so that's why I did that. I don't be aware of if the music will give up on the record. I haven't heard whatever about it. We can't wait to hear the tune and are hoping to see a Camila and Ed collaboration in the close to future. The Senorita singer took to Instagram on Monday, February 21, to share important points about her upcoming tune Bam Bam, presenting Sheeran. The song is scheduled to arrive on March 4th, one day prior to Cabello's 25th birthday. Bam Bam. March 4th with Attetis Photos, one of my favorite humans and artists ever, Cabello wrote alongside a photograph of the single's artwork. Also my day is the day earlier than so triple win. Earlier this month, Cabello hinted at new music on social media, via sharing a recording of herself lip-syncing lyrics to a bilingual song. Así es la vida si, and that's simply life, baby, she sings. She didn't add any different small print or caption to the post. Cabello beforehand collaborated with Sheeran on his 2019 song South of the Border and NBSP, which additionally featured Cardi B. The song regarded on Sheeran's star-studded No. 6 Collaborations project album. Cabello and Sheeran also co-wrote the tune, The Boy, which some believed would show up on her 2018 solo debut album, Camila, however by no means noticed the mild of day. Cabello currently starred as the title function in Amazon Prime's Cinderella, which used to be launched in September. She carried out her contemporary single, Don't Go Yet, at the 2021 MTV Video Music Awards. The tune is from her upcoming album Familia, which is set to be launched soon. The album will be Cabello's one-third studio album, a follow-up to Romance, and her self-titled debut album. Cabello used to be until now section of the famous woman team Fifth Harmony. Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello stepped out tonight for their largest purple carpet of the year, the Met Gala. The couple, who have been in relationship for 2 years, made their debut as a pair at the prestigious New York City Trend event. Cabello wore a pink sparkly crop pinnacle and skirt. Mendes wore an open leather-based jacket and black pants alongside her. The two have been affectionate in the front of the cameras. Last month, Mendes spoke to SiriusXM's The Morning Mashup about how he and Cabello deal with their disagreements as a couple, due to the fact yes, they do have them. We virtually fight, and we get in like the worst little arguments, however I assume that we surely are fairly right at choosing up on when it is simply ego talking, Mendes said. And we typically name every different out. We have a genuinely straightforward and open relationship, but, however no, we really fight. I assume especially I suppose the longer the relationship goes, it is the less complicated it appears to be to fight. So, it is sincerely no longer that keeping arms all the time, however we're certainly proper with every other. It in no way receives bad. It's constantly like a little fight. SiriusXM Stanley T requested Mendes, when you discover yourself in an argument with her, and then you comprehend in the argument you are wrong. How do you deal with that? Do you simply come out and say, you comprehend what, I've been wondering about it? I'm sorry. Yeah, Mendes replied. All of it, it takes all my would possibly in the whole world, however I have to admit that I'm wrong, however it takes everything. My face possibly appears tight and red, however I say I'm wrong. Hopefully. I mean, perhaps you would say something else. I'm sure. Sometimes I do not say I'm wrong. Shawn Mendes also revealed that every song he's ever written has been about the Havana hitmaker. My song comes on the radio or something and I'm like, everything's about you. They have always been about you, he recalled telling Cabello in the film. She goes, what do you mean? I'm like, they're all about you. Every song I've ever wrote. But now that they're together, Mendes doesn't believe he'll ever be able to write a song that can truly describe what he feels for her, comparing their love to the moon and the stars. Please inform us in the comments. Please do now no longer neglect to subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our modern day updates. Thanks for watching.